Hey everybody, welcome back. Tom here from the Whistle Thicket channel. It is the middle of May. I'm a school teacher, got a few more weeks of school and then I'm off for the summer. We just had my son's birthday. He got that little roller coaster thing. He plays with the box more than the roller coaster, but go figure. He's a good boy though. I love him and I love my daughter too. We are gonna plan a few things for Mother's Day. I'm standing in the riding ring we had built years ago. It's a small horse riding ring, nothing gigantic, but it's good enough to get some work in for my wife and my daughter, my son doing some horse rides and such. So we have this barren hill here that we're trying to keep not weeds, and my wife really likes phlox. So for Mother's Day, which was recently, I bought 12 of these at a local nursery. And at first I acted like I only gave her one, and she was like, oh, thanks. And then throughout the day, I kept bringing in more and more. And then the last one I gave her was like 10 p.m. at night, and she had 12 of them. We also got her this nice rhododendron bush, one of our favorite plants here. But we don't have any down by her house, so we're going to plant that in the back garden. And then I bought these plants from a nonprofit plant sale, and all the proceeds go to scholarship for college students. These are mainly squashes and some peppers. I haven't done the best of job watering them inside, unfortunately, but I'm going to try to get some of those planted and get going on planting season. Also, up by the house, I got about 20 elderberry starts that I started a few weeks ago. Well, actually, like 2 months ago. And I'll be doing a farmer's market selling those. Mainly I sell honey and beeswax products, but trying to expand a little bit this summer and sell some native plants. So let's go ahead and get some of this phlox in the ground. Okay, folks, it looks almost exactly like it did before, a patch of dirt. But I promise you, I just planted 12 phlox there. What you didn't see is I added some composted horse manure. Not as composted as I would like, but I've been using horse manure for years with our plants, and it really does work. This is still barren. Our next step is to buy some more phlox, maybe next month. Another 12 or so to kind of fill in some more gaps. And hopefully this will spread and fill this whole little hillside, and then I'll be mulching it. I know it doesn't look like much, but you got to be patient sometimes. I'm going to go and let's plant this rhododendron here. Okay, folks, we're on the back of our house here. We got this nice raised bed. Now, I didn't build this, but I did plant everything in here. Except that freaking mint. This was all covered in mint, and unfortunately the mint is growing back in some areas. I need to dig it up again. Where I'm standing right now, one day will be a waterfall feature, I hope. This is mainly just for flowers. We got the blue flag iris, one of my favorites. We got snowball bush, rose of Sharon. We got peonies, azaleas. What else do we got? Lilies that have bloomed. We got a little herb garden right here. We got some sage, some rosemary, some oregano, lots of hosta. I need to mulch this. I just haven't. But for our rhododendron, there's a perfect little spot. And whoop, that perfect spot's right here, people. I do got to power wash the house. House looks dirty because it is. But right here is a nice spot for the rhododendron. It's going to get 4 to 6 feet tall. So we'll see it from our living room window. It'll be a nice feature. Leaves stay on it all year, basically. And we get to enjoy the blooms. And we all love rhododendron, one of our favorite mountain bushes here. Now, this soil is drastically different than that hillside we were at, which is basically just fill dirt, clay. This is really good soil because I've made it good. Look, I just grabbed a random handful. What do we got? I got 2 earthworms already, people. I've made this good through mulching and horse manure compost. So this was so easy to dig into. Totally different than the other area we were at. That's just dry clay, basically. That's why I added that horse manure, and I'm going to add the mulch over there, and hopefully we'll make that good soil as well. Beautiful, isn't it? Turkey, turkey, turkey. Okay, folks, I was able to get that rhododendron in. I don't think I'm going to get the squash planted today. Family's coming home and we're having dinner. Still got to feed about 30 animals or so. Maybe we got 40 animals, counting all the chickens. Not counting the honeybees, that would be thousands and thousands. I think we got 8 hives right now. But I really like this tiered garden. It's really brought me a lot of joy back here. Most of these plants I got actually for free from friends giving away, from just doing some rhizome splits, some bulb splits. So most of this is free, actually. A friend of mine had a house that they were renting and they want to do something else with the landscaping, so I got a bunch of free hostas. All these hostas were free, so that's pretty cool. But this is just a great part of the farm. It's not chicken proof, it's not even dog proof or turkey proof. The turkey gets in here sometimes, but it is horse proof and basically goat proof, so that's good too. But I would love to know what you're growing. It's still very early in the growing season. Lots of time to get started, get planted. If you haven't started your garden yet, you still got time. Even if it's a small garden this year, with the price of food right now, this is probably the best time to grow a garden in decades, really, just to save a little bit of money. But, you know, it's not just about saving the money. It's a fun of gardening. That's what I really enjoyed to do. So I'd love to hear what you're growing in your garden.